Without their unique intelligence, many species just couldn't survive. Many animals can explore their area securely and get food by remembering pathways and landmarks. To avoid becoming a meal themselves, some people must learn how to avoid and outsmart predators. We'll talk about top 10 smartest animals in this video. Let's get started without any delay. Number 10. Rats. Rats are veritably smart creatures. They're natural scholars and are veritably good at literacy and understanding generalities. It's no coexistence that scientists have used rats for times as laboratory exploration creatures. Despite having small and comparatively uninhabited smarts, their minds serve in an extremely analogous way to humans, and the brain structure is similar as well. They've the capability to figure out mazes, study routes, and perform complex multiple-step tasks. Rats are also social creatures. When left alone, they begin to parade signs of depression and loneliness. These cerebral and social differences are why rats are one of the most intelligent creatures. Number 9. Pigeons. Pigeons, one of the smartest creatures, can fate all 26 letters of the English language. Ironically, pigeons rank next on our list and colloquially go by the surname flying rats. The reasons for their addition then, however, are significantly different. Suckers have proved they can fate their own reflection, which shows a complex sense of tone, mindfulness. They've the capability to fate specific people and places over months and indeed times of time. That memory is precisely why suckers served for centuries to carry dispatches over great distances. Suckers can identify all of the letters of the English ABC, and they can indeed fate the difference between two people in filmland. Number 8. Crows. The crow, a veritably smart beast, are one of the many non-primates that make tools. Crows are another largely intelligent beast species that have also worked as couriers, much like the chimp. They're suitable to use complicated group tactics when in combat with other creatures like bordering pushes. Crows can also learn speech, and they've emotional memory. Experimenters have recorded cases of crows altering migration patterns to avoid dangerous areas. Crows retain the largest brain of all avian species, and they've shown the capability to fate mortal faces. They also are suitable to use tools despite their egregious lack of hands and arms. In fact, the New Caledonian crow makes a cutter to more fluently separate leaves and lawn. Number 7. Pigs. Pigs are considered by beast experts to be more trainable than tykes or pussycats and are veritably smart animals. Pigs just slightly edged out tykes for our list of the 10 smartest creatures. While tykes have intelligence similar to a toddler, pigs operate at a much advanced command position. They're suitable to understand the conception of reflection at only 6 weeks old. That's commodity that takes mortal children several months to comprehend. Gormandizers also have roughly 20 different sounds that they use to communicate. And mama. Gormandizers sing to their children while they're feeding. Gormandizers respond to emotion and indeed show empathy when applicable, which is an extremely rare particularity in the beast area. Other pig data can be set up on this runner. Number 6. Octopus. The octopus is the only brute beast to make our list of the world's most intelligent creatures. As the only member of its class listed then, you may be asking, just how smart is an octopus? In turn, octopuses have been observed using high-order planning with several ways to escape from prison, and others are suitable to damage objects indeed outside of their tank by designedly splashing water onto them constantly. They indeed throw jewels at glass and have been suitable to open jars with screw-on lids. These cephalopods are deceptively clever. In the wild, they disguise themselves as jewels to skulk around. While mimicking jewels, octopuses inch by veritably sluggishly, matching the speed of the water to produce the vision that they reach standing still. If you think this video is helpful, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of the incredible information we upload in the future. It would be helpful if you could give it a thumbs up. Number 5. African gray parrots. The African slate parrot takes the loftiest avian spot on this list of utmost intelligent creatures. Estimated to be as smart as a 5-time-old mortal, These parrots not only learn mortal speech, but they can master an impressively large vocabulary, up to hundreds of words. In addition, African greys understand spatial logic, fate, and identify shapes and colors, and can indeed be tutored the connections between bigger and lower, different and likewise, and over and under. A popular pet, the African slate parrot is set up in a tame state throughout the world, but they're native to the rainforests of Central Africa. You can find intriguing data about all feathers of parrot species then. Number 4. Elephants. The veritably smart giant can imitate the sounds of other mammoths and indeed some mortal words. Elephants are constantly substantiated for their long memory, but they're also one of the smartest creatures. These creatures have a complicated social structure and have been witnessed sharing in burial rituals for departed members of their family as well as mourning their loss. They're also one of the veritably many creatures that perform humanitarian acts. Utmost creatures warrant the capacity to reuse the abstract thinking needed of similar conduct. Number 3. Chimpanzees. Our closest inheritable relation comes in third place on this list of the most intelligent creatures. Chimpanzees partake 98% of their DNA with humans, and they're native to sub-Saharan Africa. They're expert tool druggies, and chimps have been seen clapping tools from available particulars in order to make what they need. These great hams also use cerebral ways. Within their own families, they will manipulate others to negotiate certain tasks. One unique fact about chimpanzees is that scientists discovered adult members of a family unit tutoring their youthful sign language. Number 2. Bottlenose dolphin. Numerous people believe that the bottlenose dolphin is the smartest beast, but it's ranked number 2 on this list. They've the largest brain size among all their cousins, and they're the only dolphin without fused cervical chins, which allows them to make those mortal, like seesawing movements with their heads. Away from being fluently trainable, dolphins are suitable to fate themselves in glasses. Notice strange marks on their body in a reflection, fate images on TV, and have an emotional memory. Dolphins have flashed back calls from a mate after a separation of over 20 times. The 2 most emotional reasons for the bottlenose dolphins' high place on this list are truly mind-blowing. Number 1. Orangutans. Therefore, orangutans first appear for a rather fascinating cause. Orangutans, like chimpanzees, are capable of using tools, learning sign language, and having sophisticated social systems, including rituals. What really differentiates them is their cognitive capacity to comprehend the why or rationale behind a certain behavior. In jail, an orangutan has learned how to use tools and construct a rudimentary building. When researchers released him into the wild, they witnessed the same orangutan making tools from anything he could find and building a similar shelter to protect himself from the rain. It is not surprising that the orangutan is so intelligent given that it shares almost 97% of its DNA with humans. In comparison to other animal species, their tool usage is unparalleled. This is all for today, hope you like it. Leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this. Make sure to hit that bell icon for future updates.